Here we are with the broadcast for today, and we're going to talk about a new way of looking at organizing. So, for the month of March, that's what we're doing. And look at where you are right now, organization wise. Are you everything in place? You can find anything when you want it, put your finger right on top of whatever. Probably not. Well, you are where you are because of conscious or unconscious choices that you have made through your lifetime up to this point. That's why you are where you are. I picked a song today for my newsletter. It's about Bon Jovi, and I thought, that is so apropos when we find where we are is because of choices that we've made, meaning to do that or not. So let me move on. I'm going to do this pretty quick today. I want to make one thing perfectly clear. Organizing is not a mysterious talent with which some people are just so blessed and they can do anything, and the rest of us kind of muddle in the muck. Organization is a learned skill, like riding a bike or walking. You did have to learn to walk, whether you realize it or not. So, when I talk about organization, getting things so they work for you, remember, organization is not a one-size-fits-all process. Every person is organized differently. They think differently. Their needs are different. The requirements they have through life change, sometimes daily, but usually weekly, monthly, or yearly. The changes in their life change. When a baby's first born, you don't want to put it in a great big bed by itself where it can roll off the edges. Usually you put it in a crib for a couple years anyway. When that baby needs changing, you can't say, okay, little Johnny, go change yourself. Little Johnny don't even know what you're talking about. So there are changes that happen. Organization is the exact same way. Your life is continuously evolving, minutely, sometimes larger, but usually minutely. And the way that you address those changes as they come about will determine how well you process the changes into organizing them to fit into your, at that time, current lifestyle. And yeah, that's my backyard. I live on a golf course. So I knew somebody was going to ask that. So let me move on here before I get carried away. Many people have told me getting organized is hopeless. Felt the same way. I figured for years, I thought there is no way I can get organized. The good news is I was wrong. It doesn't matter how big the task is, how many years that garage or that closet or that room that you've piled full, it doesn't matter. What matters is getting organized boils down to the same predictable, simple process. Once you got these basics in place in your mind, you can go from there. Let me give you a for instance from my experience. My desk at one time it was a mess. I mean, it was piled a foot high all the way across the desk with anything and everything you can possibly think of. I don't even want to remember. Okay, it took me years to get around to. Well, that's the first time that's happened. That was interesting. It took me years to get around to the fact that to get organized, I didn't have to have things perfect. To get organized, I didn't have to have 50 million containers. To get organized, I had to sit down, pick an area of that desk, which I did, and organize that area. It might be a fourth of your desk or whatever. You pick an area and tell yourself, in the next, 4 hours, I will get this part of my desk organized. Then do it. If there's a drawer associated with that section, the drawer is included. In fact, there was with mine, and the drawer by itself took me 2 hours. But anyway, I got it all done within 4 hours. So, fix it like you want it, how you use it. And I'm primarily talking to home office people right now, but this applies anywhere. You know what your view is, you know things that you want to access, you know how you use this space. Organize that section of the desk to be used like you use it. I don't care how anybody else uses it. How do you use it? Then keep it that way. Oh no, somebody said, how in the world can I keep it that way? Very simple. This is the way it is. As you organize it, think, what do I need to keep pencils from being all in pens all over my desk? Put a little caddy there that you put the pens and pencils in. I've got little sticky notes everywhere. Okay, that is an issue. Act on your sticky notes at one particular time each day. I don't care if it's in the morning, mid-afternoon, or before you finish for the day. Act on your sticky notes. If any needs to be combined, combine them. If anything could be entered into your planner, put it in the planner. Get rid of the sticky note. At the end of the day, you should have no sticky notes all over your computer. All right, your thinking is what's most important. Do you want to get organized? Yes, no. Are you willing to do what it takes to get organized? Only you know. Decide for yourself. Organization increases productivity. It also increases profitability, reduces frustration. It adds years, literally, to your life because you're not frustrated looking for something that you can't find. Let me move right on here. Start each day by saying, today I am more organized than I was yesterday. Sounds simple. Say that 7 times to yourself every day. And then a month from now, look back over the past 30 days and go, wow, how incredible is that? Go to my website, www.patreon.com/a-step-above, and become a gold member for only $9 a month. For $9 a month, you get my weekly newsletter. I always have a video. And you get a copy of every book I publish during the year free of charge. In fact, my newest book, which is Life Notes, My Planned Journal, that just came out, the copies for my gold members have already been ordered, and they're supposed to be in toward the end of March. Of course, they're getting the hardback copy, which is the most expensive. That's part of their benefit. That book, the hardback, sells for $23.95. They're paying $9 a month. You do the math. It's my way of saying thank you for supporting my channel. Anyway, make it a transactional day. Do something in some way that will help you be just a bit more organized than you were yesterday.